Vice President Kamala Harris was at a rally in North Carolina today, and she outlined some of her economic plan. Now, I talked about some of what was released early, and a lot of it was the same. She's looking for a $25,000 first time home buyer tax credit to help people afford and get a home. She's looking at tax incentives for manufacturers to build starter homes and making them affordable for people to purchase to help spur construction of new homes. She's looking at tax incentives for the manufacture of lower income housing where income's more stabilized or rent is more stabilized, things like that, and giving them incentives for that so they don't charge these ridiculous jacked up rents, and looking at that. She said she wants to direct the FTC to go after price gouging companies. Well, she understands that some of the record prices and stuff like that were driven by cost increases. Others were caused because they could. And she wants to tackle that. She knows some companies do play by the rules, but she wants to go after the ones that aren't and who are just out to make a buck on hardworking families. She also said she doesn't want to do the tariff idea that Donald Trump has suggested because all that amounts to is a sales tax on hardworking families. So she doesn't want to do that. She wants to extend more of the price caps for insulin and some of the negotiated prices for some of the other drugs that the Biden administration has worked on getting to help lower healthcare costs. She wants to look at ways of affecting medical debt and making healthcare more affordable for everybody. Now, she had floated the idea of a universal single payer healthcare system at one point. I don't know if that is still on the table. That may be something that comes back around at a future point as they are looking at what they can do to make healthcare more affordable. So she's throwing out some good ideas. I know she's also been in favor of raising the minimum wage. So we're going to hear more and more about her ideas for the economy in the coming weeks, especially next week with the start of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. So I'm looking forward to hearing what that is going to entail as the Democrats set more of their policies. But one of the key things we have to remember is we must vote down ballot. She can say she wants to do all of this, but it does not matter if she does not have a favorable House and Senate. Now, I have no doubt we are going to flip the Senate, and we will probably flip the House and keep the Senate. But keeping the Senate is going to be harder as there are only 9 seats being defended by Republicans, and some of those are in safe districts, and 1 or 2 of the Democratic seats are already in trouble, that being West Virginia and Montana, with those being primarily red states. So we need to do what we can, flip as many House seats as we can blue, and keep as many Democratic-controlled Senate seats, and hopefully flip 1 or 2 so the Democrats can keep the Senate. That is going to be key to getting anything done.